Well, with the brat and his mother, I call him the brat because he can sometimes be that way, and he's being particularly full of nonsense today. Whatever kill they had is finished. Apparently he ate it all, and Thandi is in no mood for his nonsense by the looks of things. You can see she's snarling and carrying on, and just getting very irritated with him trying to rub up on her every 2 minutes. But the two of them are moving together, and it was exactly what I was hoping for earlier when I said I would love to see the two of them together again. It's so nice that they are. I'm going to just quickly try and shoot around so we can just get a better view of Thandi while she peers around that mound. There is another vehicle here, so I'm just going to try and go around them quickly. And then we'll try and just get ourselves into a little gap here where we can see. Sorry, David, I know it's not going to be your best option, but it's better than what we had when we were just looking at her tail. At least here we can see her kind of side on. Up as well towards where she is, and we can kind of see the two of them together again. But what you will see very clearly already is the difference in coloration between the two of them. It's quite nice when they're together, because we always talk about how light Maribye is and how kind of yellow he is in comparison to her. She's more orange, but you don't notice it until they're together. What you also don't notice is just how big he's getting. These days he's starting to get much larger than her. Her looking after him for as long as she is meaning that he's getting big. He's so boisterous. I mean, look at the size of his stomach in comparison to hers. And I believe a lot of you are very excited to see that they're still together. I don't think you're going to find her leaving him anytime soon. I don't think there's that. Well, Karen's got incredible scenery at the beach. We have incredible scenery with the mom and her son, and it is epic to see the two of them on the road like this, nice and open, just grooming one another. Oh, my heart is full when I spend time with these guys. It's been a long time since I've seen the two of them as sort of affectionate as this, and to have them lying right out in the open on this kind of white sand with this beautiful spotted coat is just as good as one could ask for. They really look super cool across the road, so hopefully they'll just stay there for a little bit. And Thandi for once is not growling at Maribye, which is unusual, because as we know, normally there's lots of growling that takes place with these two. They're normally having a full go at each other. Well, not so much him, but she's normally got a lot to say to him. Isn't this cool though? You can see how he's doing a really good job of grooming her. Just making sure that he gets all those little ticks that she might have on the back of her head off, keeping her in really nice condition. And there we go, back to the Thandi smile again. It couldn't last that long. But look at this, just the two of them lying in the road. This is what makes the Sabi Sands in many ways so special, is this ability to just lie in the road like this and come across leopards just basically relaxing with one another on a road. It's not every day that you're going to see two leopards just lounging in the road, grooming themselves. You'll find with him, he'll groom himself for a bit and then probably get a little bit bored and then come and lie with her, unless she moves, which is exactly the case. Oh, that's a first. When was the last time you saw Thandi actually move towards him to get a grooming cuddle session? Been a long time for me, at least, since I've seen her actually be the affectionate one out of the two. Oh, look at this. Isn't this cool? Oh. Like I say, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. There's a sighting like this. These two are so special. And we've been so fortunate that we've actually managed to get a fair amount of time with the two of them later in his life. You know, the very formative early years, we didn't get a lot with little Maribye. Unfortunately, he was in an area where it didn't quite allow for us to get a lot of him, being on Torchwood, and at the time we weren't traversing Torchwood, and so we didn't get to spend quality time with him as a very young cub. But then, since then he's kind of come to Chitwa. We started getting traversed on Torchwood, and it's made life a whole lot better in many ways. We've got to get to know these two very intimately, and I think all of our worlds are a lot better for it, especially when you get a sighting like this, when you get the two of them just absolutely loving each other. Isn't that cool? So funny because she's letting him love her, but at the same time is growling at him and giving him a hard time as well. Cool though. Very, very, very cool. Now it does look like they are heading towards Torchwood.